Well, hello there. This is JoeShuff, and welcome to the first episode of Elite Dangerous. The first of many to come, I assure you. This game is quite the spectacle. It's a spacefaring sim, and right now I'm docked in a space station, as you can see. This is my handy dandy spaceship. Let me just take a look around here. You can see the cabin for yourself. So this game is essentially what it looks like. It's a spaceship pilot simulator, and you can essentially do whatever you want in the grand universe that they have laid out for you here. Personally, I like to serve the glory of the Empire because that is the role I'd like to play. So as you can see, my Empire influence is quite high up, as I have been playing for around a month. So yes, I am a fair ways into the game, but it's pretty amazing, I have to say. And I sort of geek out about it sometimes, so you'll have to forgive me as we get going here. So today, what I think I'm going to do is first we're going to head to a new system, and we're going to try our hand at some bounty hunting. Usually I don't have much luck, but I think it'll be a good start. I think it will be a good start. Let me just get rid of this quest here, because it's expired, and that's unfortunate, but it has been a while since I played. So, there's one other thing I have for this game that's really cool. I have this program called Voice Attack, but I also got an add-on for it, which has voice response systems. So let's go ahead and start that up. Morning, Astra.
Initiating. Astra online.
Alright, introduce yourself.
I am known as Astra.
Thanks.
Welcome.
So as you can see, I have responsive voice commands that I can issue at any time. If you look down in the bottom right corner, you can see the system allocations for my power, and I can go ahead and do this. Distribute power. Is that not the command? Well, just to show you guys, I'll issue a different command. Power to weapons. No, it's not working. Maybe I have to be launched. Let's try that. So we'll launch out here.
Engines engaged.
Sorry if the audio gets glitchy. Man, that's terrible. That's only seemed to happen when I get close to the space stations, and it's so much worse when I record in higher formats. So you'll have to bear with that, as my hardware isn't the best right now. So just bear with me through these early moments of my channel. But without a doubt, this game is amazing on any machine that can play it. Retract landing gear.
Retracting the landing gear.
Excellent. Okay, so we'll set a course. We will set a course to a new system, and it's actually a great chance to show you guys the galaxy map. Here we go. So as you can see, this is the system we're in right now. It's sort of a backwater system. It is controlled by the Empire, and it has a population of around 35 million. So if we take a zoom out here, you can sort of start to get the scale of how many systems are in the game. And this is just our little galactic neighborhood that we're in right now. Our little I should say solar neighborhood. Here's our galactic neighborhood. There we go. And everywhere you see is a place you can get to, even though some places you wouldn't really want to go, as they're pretty boring. So we're just gonna focus. We're gonna focus on what we got going on here. So as I said, we're gonna try to find a system that is a little bit more populated, and maybe we'll show some promise for bounty hunting. That sounds like a good idea for my first episode. Sounds like a good, exciting thing to do. A little bit on the easy side, but that's okay. So this system has a population of almost 2 billion. Let's go ahead and give that a try. So let's plot a route. And I have to align everything up. Alright. So that's the system we're headed for. And as you can see, we're pretty close to a Mars-like planet, which is really cool. I have the game on medium settings right now for recording purposes, but as you can see, it still looks gorgeous. Make the jump.
Jumping to light speed.
Awesome. Just charging the jump.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Here we go. Sometimes gets a little bit laggy. Partly because of my machine, partly because the game's still recently released. I think it was released a few months ago now, so looks like this system is pretty large. Let's see if we can get some bounty hunting going. Looks like there's some conflicts going on. If you're wondering, this panel right here is just showing me all the different locations in the star system I'm in currently. So let's actually, let's open up the system map. Make sure I don't run into anything here. I'll slow down. There we go. And let me open up the system map. Sometimes that takes a little bit. So there's a gas giant. So what I'm looking for right now is planets with rings, because if you get in close enough to the rings, sometimes you can find resource extraction sites, and these are just havens for bandits and for people trying to find expensive resources that maybe we can try to take for ourselves if things don't go too well for us. So I think these videos are gonna go for 45 minutes probably. That'll be a good time to shoot for. So let's do that, and let's head for that planet, which I failed to catch the name of, which is my bad. How do I get back to the system map? There we go. Please forgive me, I'm super excited to get back into this game. So it's Mangilla 9. We'll keep our eye out for that. Mangilla 9. Sorry, I don't have a button mapped on my gamepad for backing out. It's just out of necessity. So I don't have a joystick or anything, which a lot of people use for this game. I've heard it's very nice. I don't have that kind of money, unfortunately. So let's speed up and get to the place we want to go. But the voice control thing is extremely cool, and I said I was going to show you guys some of the system management, and it's telling us to slow down right now because we're in close proximity to something. That's no big deal. And yeah, I said I would show you guys the system management, but we'll get to that in a little bit because I don't think it works. I don't think it works in Super Cruise either. So. What I can do is take a sip of my drink. There is a lot of travel in this game. You have to get across vast distances, light years, light seconds, various degrees of light. But it's all worth it. I mean, I honestly don't mind waiting because, I mean, Jesus, look at this. It's just like if you don't get what all this means, like that this is the level of gaming now, you can just get out. If you haven't been dreaming about this since you were like 7 years old and you saw Han Solo piloting the freaking Millennium Falcon, if you haven't been dreaming about this, what are you doing here, man? Go watch PewDiePie. This is my kind of game. So this is an unidentified signal source. These tend to pop up from time to time, sort of like random encounters. And I think we're going to check it out before we go to this planet here. Target.
Locking onto target.
Let's get in a bit closer here. Hopefully it's not a trader or like, you know, a scrap collector or something like that. Maybe it'll be like, maybe it'll be a bounty, some combat, or possibly some floating cargo. I'd be down for that too. I'll have to turn the music up at some point because it's very low. And the music is just gorgeous in this game. So I'm actually going to overshoot this destination a little bit, but that's actually making a very good point, because in this game you have to slow down considerably before you get to your destination, because you can't drop out of hyperspace too fast. Otherwise you'll damage your ship. So you have to be really careful about the game. You have to have a really decent level of patience. You just have to let things unfold naturally. Here we go. We're getting closer. Astra.
Standing by.
Good. Alright. Disengage.
Disengaging jump drive.
Let's see what we got. So it looks like we got a few signals. Zoom out.
Increasing sensor range.
Alright, I need to remap that hotkey. Oh, it looks like some pirates. Target.
Locking onto target.
See if he has a bounty. He's clean. Target.
Locking target.
Just seeing if these guys have bounties in the lower left-hand corner. This guy is wanted. Kill engines.
Stop all thrusters.
Oh, he's opening fire.
Under attack.
Power to weapons.
Max weapons.
Let's get out of here. Boost.
Afterburners. Maxing engines.
Arm weapons.
Arming weapons.
Let's take this guy out. Engines up.
Affirmative. Stand by.
Let's take this guy out.
Taking damage. Canopy compromised.
Come on, come on.
Canopy integrity.
Power to shields.
Diverting power to requested
There are
systems.
two guys on me right now. Let's see if I can fire a missile at this guy. Let's see if I can also speak English. Excellent. So that'll damage him considerably. Hang on. His ship is faster than mine. He has a smaller ship, and I have a more well-armed ship. Let's try to get him here.
Shields on.
My shields are back online. He's almost down. Try to get him with my it's my laser and my multi-cannon. My laser is actually gimbaled, so it follows a target to a certain extent.
Target destroyed.
Excellent. That's a great start. Let's see if we can get this second guy. Target.
Locking target.
Power to weapons.
Power to weapons.
A lot of the talking I'm doing here is going to be towards Astra, just because in combat, things tend to get a little bit hairy. This isn't too bad of a combat, but you'll see. We'll get there. As I always say, we'll get there. Let's see if we can get this guy in our view. Come on, man. You got no shields? Pretty eager to die, huh? So, The ship I'm in now is actually a pretty decent ship. That was a close pass there. It costs about, I want to say it cost about 90,000 credits, which is a decent step up. It's a decent step up from the ship this guy's in. The ship he's in is about 40,000 credits, but it's a lot faster. Let's actually put some power into the shields here. Systems up.
Affirmative.
This guy's playing chicken shit. Let's burn another missile. Man, I love missiles. That'll take care of him.
Target
Excellent.
destroyed.
Full stop.
Cutting engines stop here.
Awesome. Awesome work. So we just got 2 bounties out of that unidentified signal source. Not too much money, but it's a good start. It's a start I'll take. And as you can see here, these are all of the separate systems in my ship. And right now I have power to the frame shift drive, which is the faster than light travel. And I should take power out of this, excuse me, because this is just to steal cargo. So I really don't need any power in that right now. Don't really know why that was powered up. You can put power in the thrusters. And that looks good for now, because we're getting out of here. Let's set course for that planet again. Here. Awesome. And we'll keep going on our epic journey through space and time. Alright, and I do mean time, because you actually transcend the actual passage of time when you travel through light speed. Some quantum physics bullshit right there. But all that aside, let's get going. Power to engines.
Power diverted to engines.
Engage jump drive.
Preparing for jump.
Awesome. So if you want to get this game for yourself, it's a full price game. I believe it's $60, and it's not through Steam or anything. You have to go to their website, but it should be easy enough to find. Just go to Elite Dangerous Google search or Yahoo search or whatever you use. Try not to overshoot this. But just everything about this game aesthetically is just pleasing. If you even look down here, every movement I make is mapped on my player model, which is amazing. Like, this game does have Oculus Rift support too. So I imagine that, you know, seeing that and using a joystick would be extremely, extremely immersive. Just like to an unreal level. If I had $1 million, man, that's what I'd be getting first thing. Not really, but you know, one of the first things. Experiencing a bit of lag, that's okay. As long as the sound isn't like gonna rape your ears, it's alright. And I just noticed the cracks in the windshield, which is bad. Especially in a spaceship, that's very bad. But as you've noticed, this game doesn't strive for aesthetic realism. And what I mean by that is that all the sounds and a lot of the facts about, like, well, a lot of the way things happen, like certain trajectories, a lot of it's not very realistic from a rocket science perspective. And that's simply because it's more entertaining to have dogfights and Star Wars style combat, to me at least. To most people, I would think. So, back to an update on the situation. It's not looking very promising here along the rings of this planet. What I'm looking for is little yellow targets telling me where people are mining at and where people might be hiding. It's not looking very promising on this particular planet. So what we might do is we might head to the closest belt cluster, which is like, think the asteroid belt. That's what a belt cluster is. It's just a close grouping of asteroids, which in actuality doesn't exist as it's portrayed in this game or in Star Wars or in, you know, any sci-fi really. In reality, asteroid belts are consisting of many asteroids, many hundreds of thousands of kilometers apart in most cases. Which, you know, that's boring, man. Give me the tight, dense asteroid fields with the, you know, TIE fighters screeching through and blowing up and, oh my god, it's a giant Muppet worm. Alright, let's get moving. Enough babbling on. Let's actually get to a station before we do anything else, because those cracks are worrying, man. Definitely. Let's head to the station and hope that they, come on, dude, just look forward. Look forward. There you go. Let's head to the station and hope that they're not allied to the Federation. Because those guys hate me. They don't like the fact that I sold slaves. That's just not cool with them. It's whatever though, man. I'll do anything to increase my standing with the Empire. Yeah, if you didn't notice, my commander's name is Commander Hectic Voodoo. So if you ever want to add me online, this is an online game. You will see other players here and there. They don't show up everywhere like an Eve, which I like. I like feeling... It sort of feels like a Cowboy Bebop sort of loneliness to it, if that makes any sense. I'm sure it doesn't. But then again, nothing does coming out of my mouth. So we'll overshoot this a little bit and loop back around and try not to do it again. Try being the key word in that sentence. And we'll get some repairs, man. It's important. Gotta keep my ship in shape. No. Whatever, man. Whatever. Slow down a lot. So not every other ship is a player. A lot of them are just NPCs. NPCs. If I can enunciate. We're slowly getting there. Slowly. I might actually have to call it a video soon, unfortunately. We'll get to this ring, first off. We'll do that, and we'll see where that takes us. And hopefully the audio doesn't, you know, decide to rape us. That's bad. Disengage.
Disengaging cruise.
See, there's that audio crackling again. Let's actually do this. 50%.
Understood. 50%.
Request docking.
Request done.
Excellent. Thanks, Astra.
Welcome.
So cool, man. It's never gonna get old. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
Kill engines.
Throttle disengaged.
And what I did there was actually kill my my impulse thrusters, which is different from my actual thrusters, which actually can thrust me in different directions with rockets. But my impulse thrusters are the thing you see on the right of the radar here. and they're increased by increments, and that's what I use to jump to light speed. So 2 different ways to thrust, each with their ups and downs. I'm actually coming in backwards here, and you can hear a bit of that audio crackling. It's worse coming out than it is going in, so I will try to avoid exiting the dock from now on in videos. But unfortunately here it's pretty necessary. But altogether,
Docking successful.
not so bad.
Engines disengaged.
Let's check out what they got here in the Stevens ring. So we definitely want to do repairs. All the little sound effects. Yes. So much yes. We'll reload all our ordnance too. And we'll see if we can turn in those bounties. Can we? No. Yes, we can. It's a pretty penny. You guys don't want to buy slaves, do you? Yes, maybe no. It would be cool if you did. I got them. I got a few of them. I'm not ashamed to say it, man. They're right there in the back. Let's actually enter the hangar, because they don't have a weapons bay. I thought I saw a weapons option here, but they don't have anything for sale. That's unfortunate. I sort of came into the hangar for nothing then. Well, I won't say that, because this is a good place to stop the video here. I know I said I was going to do some more stuff, but honestly took a little bit longer getting here than I thought it would, because I'm still getting the timings down. It's been a while since I've played. It's been about 3 weeks. So forgive me as I get back into my groove, but that'll be it for Elite Dangerous. Thanks so much for watching if you are, and come back again and enjoy some more of this awesome game with me, JoeShuff. So yeah, come by next time. Closing out.
Closing map.
Not that.